Good morning. It is Saturday, July 27th, beginning of day 25 of my Southbound Long Trail journey. Hawkeye just dropped me off at the Duxbury Road parking lot. We got at least 6.2 miles up to summit of Camel's Hump. It's gonna be a long climb. My goal for the day is at the very least is Cow's Cove shelter, which is 12.4 miles. And if I'm feeling sporty, we'll go all the way to Birch Glen Camp, which is 15.5 miles. That's a lot of up, a lot of down, but it's supposed to be a beautiful day. Got on trail at 6:45 and look forward to bringing you the views today. View this morning from Duxbury window. Took me about 45 minutes to get up here. Clouds down below, so hopefully that'll burn off by the time I get up to Camel's Hump. Got another good 3 or 4 hours before I'm up there. Well, we've had some rock scrambles. This is a root scramble. Looks like I'm gonna be going up roots all the way up to the top there. So Tupt had to get off trail today. She was driving a trip for a camp she works for during the summer sometimes. She was gonna drop me off even earlier, but I would have been doing this in the dark in that last section. Actually, everything I've just hiked would have been doing in the dark. So as much as I appreciated the offer to be on trail super early, glad that I'm doing this in daylight. So just a little ways above that climb I was showing you, section of trail that, other than some roots, is pretty cruisy for a little while anyhow. Take it while we can get it. This part of the long trail, sections of the trail like this are kind of few and far between. Trail just popped out on this view, and that's my first goal, so to speak, is getting up over Camel's Hump. Should be up there in 3 or 4 hours, I guess. Just went down to Banforth Ridge Shelter and took a short break. Now we're back on the trail. We have a 3.5 mile climb left up Banforth Ridge to Camel's Hump. Should be some great views along the way. Absolutely stunning views on Banforth Ridge. Today's trail term is rock cairns. C-A-I-R-N-S. They are used to mark the trail in some places where it's a little harder to follow. There's white places as well, but they've got some rock cairns laid in a few spots to help you figure out where to go. That was an interesting little patch to get through with a fully loaded pack. And trail continues down here. I think now we're off the ridge and just be climbing up through the woods up to Camel's Hump. Well, I took a tumble coming down that rock there and bent my trekking pole again, same one I'd already bent, so I was able to mostly straighten it out, but shortening it will probably be a bit of a challenge. Here we go, onward and upward. So I was definitely incorrect about Banforth Ridge being just back in the woods. Got quite a ways of it to go. Hump doesn't look like it's getting any closer, but those rocks down there are also exposed. Pretty sure parts of the ridge that we're walking on our way up. But absolutely gorgeous views. Look forward to getting to the top. I'm not sure, it's going slow. Might be close to noon by the time I get up there, but we'll see. This is one of Tup's least favorite parts of the Banforth Ridge descent or ascent. This time we're going up it. But thankfully it's much drier when we came down the last time. But we came up over those rocks over there, and then I'm going up there to eventually get up there. Thankfully there hasn't been as much technical stuff to deal with, but these last, I don't know, I haven't gone very far probably in the last 20 minutes. But it's been very steep. Absolutely gorgeous views coming down the south side of Camel's Hump. A brief area where I can walk and film at the same time on the way down, but pretty soon I'm going to be doing in that area, and there's some technical bits that I got to do. So this is the trail around there. Bit of a drop down below. Well, I survived that bit. That's really to me the sketchiest part. So now it's just down and then down, 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 and back up, and down, then up. Might be rethinking the goal of 15 miles today. We'll see. The only problem with this beautiful day and clear views is seeing what you got ahead of you to climb. Camel's Hump on a clear day is hard to beat. Get views up and down. And from the top. Well, that was interesting to come down. Thankful, so thankful that the Lord has blessed me with a dry day. And we continue on. Just about to Montclair Glen Lodge, which is where I'm going to take my lunch break. This is where I'll get some water, but I'll go up and have lunch first, I think. It sounds like there's people there, so I probably won't be able to show you the lodge. That's it up there. Just had a nice lunch break at Montclair Glen Lodge. Pushing on to Cowles Cove and possibly to Birch Glen Camp. Currently making my way up Mount Ethan Allen. It's been not a terrible climb so far. It's got its steep spots like this one. I've reached the top of Mount Ethan Allen. 3,680 feet. Pretty nice view up here too. Is at this spot in 2020 in our section hike that a friend of ours, our son's friend Gabe, got a call that he'd been accepted into the Coast Guard Academy. Pretty cool memory. I have reached Ladder Ravine. There's a few more places on the trail that had ladders, but I am grateful for every one that there is. Quite a view just 2/10 of a mile north of Burnt Rock Mountain. This is the view from Burnt Rock Mountain. Definitely cannot complain about the views from Burnt Rock. I'm on the north end of it now. Just making my way down. Gorgeous, gorgeous view. And a big drop. It is 5:26. I've got 3.8 miles to where I'd like to camp tonight. Not sure if I'm gonna just pull up at Cowles Cove. I think the trail is fairly, well, easy in comparison to what I've been doing. I was hoping to get to camp before dark, but also like to get that mileage in. So make a decision at Cowles Cove in a little bit. This is the Cowles Cove shelter. I am choosing to push on another 2.9 to Birch Glen Camp, and I will get some water and have a snack here. Probably getting to Birch Glen right about dark. For the first time in a while, I've got a little bit of cruisy trail between Cowles Cove and Birch Glen Camp. I seem to remember it being fairly easy, which is why I pushed on the extra 2.9 miles. And that way, if everything goes well, I should be able to finish on Monday instead of Tuesday. I'd like to have an extra day off before I go up to Mount Norris for National Youth Leadership Training. I have made it to Birch Glen Camp and have officially completed Division 9 of the Long Trail. This is the end of day recap for Saturday, July 27th, day 25 on trail. Got dropped off at Duxbury Road and on trail by 6:45 a.m. Hiked up over camel'shump, Ethan Allen, and Burnt Rock, 16.1 miles, and made it to camp around 7:45. Had a few others come in about a half an hour later, and it was a beautiful day. So, grumbles and gratitudes. Grumbles, I don't like the down from camel'shump on the south side. Gratitude's absolutely beautiful weather. Our friends Hawkeye and Grit for having us stay last night, and Hawkeye bringing me to trail first thing in the morning. And really my gratitudes far outweigh my grumbles at this point.